Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about this new knife that I just got. This is actually a viewer requested knife. This is the Spyderco Military 2 in 15V. Now last week we talked about this Manix 2 and I upgraded it with these AWT scales. This steel is incredible. The edge retention is absolutely insane. I wanted to try it in a slightly larger form factor. So without further ado, let's get into this box. Put in the comments below if you save all of your knife boxes. Compression lock works great. No blade play. Drop shut action. No issues there. It is not perfectly centered. On this side, the edge is quite a bit thicker than it is on this side. Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth, if you forgot which planet we were on. I'm not a huge fan of this style of Spyderco clip. This one is really, really nice. It's probably one of my favorite Spyderco clips that they make. It's extremely comfortable when you're using the knife, and it also carries very well. Next, let's get some dimensions on this knife. It looks like the blade stock thickness is about 146 thousandths. Behind the edge, it is 30 thousandths, and the handle thickness is about 554 thousandths. Overall blade length is 4 inches exactly, and cutting edge is about 3 3/4. Lastly, we have the closed handle length coming in at 5.5 inches. All right, now let's get a weight. 4.2 ounces. Not super light, but not incredibly heavy. Now let's get some size comparisons to other typical models. Here it is next to the Chris Reeve Umdomzahn. Opinel number 9. Benchmade 940. Paramilitary 3. This is the S35 VN model. Similar color to the G10, slightly different texture. Interesting size difference of the compression lock tab. Lastly, let's just do a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. One thing I really like about these 15V models is the stonewash blade finish that they add. It looks really nice. All the corners are just a little bit softened. It makes operating the Spidey hole with your thumb just a little bit more comfortable. The default Spyderco clips leave something to be desired. There are other clips that you can buy, like the Lynch clip that has a deep carry, and a lot of people put it on this side of the knife for tip-up carry in the pocket. I'm just going to go ahead and take this pocket clip off. It's just going to be a T6 screw. Yeah, there you go. So much more comfortable to not have that giant piece of metal there. Let's test this edge, see how sharp it is right out of the box. Spyderco generally does a great job sharpening their knives. Even if it is not symmetrical, it's still very sharp. Just flies through this composition book paper. Very toothy edge. That's going through. See how thin we can get. Oh yeah, super satisfying. Let's see if this knife can shave. That's always a great test to see just how sharp it is. First impressions of this knife edge are excellent. This thing is razor sharp. In conclusion, I'd like to discuss one final point. It's just a small issue I have with these military models. They all have this hole here for the lanyard. When you're taking apart the knife, it's really irritating because this is clamped and there's no way to undo it without actually forcefully pulling it apart. Like on my Para 3 model, I've actually taken it out and replaced it with this titanium lanyard tube placeholder. I've also rounded the corners of the scales with some sandpaper. You can see here from the factory, it used to look like this kind of 90-degree corner. I'm going to go ahead and do that on this model as well. I'll make a video about that when I do. They're super nice ergonomically. So besides the servicing aspect of the knife, it is absolutely amazing. Stay tuned for my full review of this knife. I'm going to be using it in the next couple of weeks. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Thanks for watching. Give a like and a subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.